Okay, we're going to continue from our lesson that we were doing, Invest in Your Mind by Bishop Jordan. Now, this lesson, I'm a little disappointed but not surprised. I noticed in the chat room where we usually have about 30 to 40 people really answering in this, Prophetess Deborah, we only have about 9 comments. And then we noticed that in a church here that is somewhat full, we only have about 9 people on the line. Something about that 9. But you know what I'm thinking here? It's kind of difficult for people to say, how can I invest in my mind? Now, if you ask them to write 4 to 6 things you like to eat that would enhance your waistline, oh yeah. Pineapple upside down cake. Fried chicken. But you asked them to write 4 to 6 things to feed their mind, they went blank. Feed my mind, I didn't know my mind needed feeding. You know, and I guess some of them are just embarrassed to just put down Cartoon Network. So we want everyone to kind of come on in here and share, because you know, with the Roman, now this is what one of the things we found out when we were studying, I was doing a history class in college. The Romans said, in order to control, now this is to control masses of people and the poor, they says, if you want to keep them in control, the thing you do is give them food and entertainment. And I was thinking about that. I said, you know what? In a lot of our communities, they got a lot of fast food, and they make sure cable goes into the poor communities before it gets out into the suburbs. You still have some, well, not now, but I remember some suburban areas, they were still having problems just getting cable. But in the inner city with the poor, they had cable up and going, even though they couldn't even get a computer. They definitely get that cable. And listen, you let the cable network go out in the poor area. What's wrong? You know, because entertainment, and if you don't watch it, it will lull you to sleep, and you'll go a whole year and realize that, you know what, I have not invested in my mind this year. Okay, we're going to go down to the floor, and we're going to begin to have you give your name and tell us 4 to 6 things that you're going to do to invest in your mind.
My name is Prophetess Cynthia Clark, and I have these 6 items. Number 1, taking online classes. I like science, I like business, spiritual things. Number 2, searching information on the web. And one of my favorite sites is www.sba.gov. And that's for entrepreneurs, it's perfect. Gives you a lot of information. Number 3, get a mentor in a specific area that you're interested in. I have the Master Prophet for my spiritual growth. Number 4, read books and magazines that target your area of expertise. I like entrepreneur magazines, spiritual things. Number 5, join organizations to network with people. And number 6, this was a little unusual, but number 6 is meditation. Because again, this is investing in your mind, and I find that when I meditate, that's where I got most of my business ideas. That gives you access to information. And of course, the prophetic, when you meditate, it gives you access to information.
Good, okay, excellent.
Hi, my name's Angela Simmons. And the first one I said is to minor in journalism to help me in my profession, which is, I have a magazine, so to help me in that. And to intern at a clothing company so that I can learn everything I need to know as far as that. If I had a mentor like in the fashion world, a specific designer, and also to take a class in business so I know how to run my own business.
Good, excellent, okay. Sound like she knows what she wants to do. Prophetess Kelly?
Yes, definitely. She's on target. She knows what she wants.
And she's only about, what, 18?
18.
18 years old, that's great. I wish at 18 I was saying stuff like that. I wouldn't be where I'm at today. I wish I had a Bishop Jordan in my life when I was 18. Okay.
My name is Raj Freisen, and my first thing would be to take classes I wouldn't usually take, because you can never have too much knowledge. Revise my principles whenever I'm just relaxing in my room after classes or instead of watching TV. Take acting classes and get an acting coach. Keep a daily planner so my mind can be organized, and do extra work in the business world.
Wow. I like that daily planner thing. Prophetess there, what you thought about the daily planner point?
I think that's awesome, Master Pop, because if you don't plan, you're planning on failing.
Amen. Prophetess Deborah says, if you don't plan, you're planning on failing. Okay.
Good morning. My name is Vanessa Simmons. And the first thing I wrote was, since I'm an actress, I said to read different books and scripts on my craft so that I know the ins and outs of everything there is to know. The second thing I had was to go to the movies and see different movies to see why they're so successful in the different things that the actors and actresses do in the movies. The third thing I had was to be around people like me and the different actors and actresses. So like, I want to be in LA, so to actually make the move and go out there and to be around the people that are like me. And the fourth thing was to take classes and be knowledgeable of all the stuff that I need to know.
Okay, very good, very good. Getting into the presence of mentors is a great way to feed the mind, but it is also going to be a character building exercise, because you're going to be that would be the greatest season of tormenting. Your mentor becomes your mentor. Amen. Okay, go ahead.
Good morning. Oh, good afternoon. My name is Natasha Smith. My first way I could invest in my mind was to go to the bookstore and purchase books on screenwriting, which I've already done. I can go back to school and pursue my master's and PhD in international studies. I can go to screenwriting seminars in New York City, which I have started to sign up for. I could talk to others in the screenwriting community who are doing the things that I want to do and ask them how they got there. I can make sure I am treating my body correctly by eating, exercising, and sleeping properly so that I might have the mental strength needed for all of these things. And I can watch movies and study the successful ones and break apart why they work so well.
All right, very good. Prophetess Deborah, she knows what she wants?
Most certainly, Master Pop, she is on her way.
Amen. Okay.
Good
Go.
afternoon. My name is Justine Simmons, and I'm involved in a organization called Safe Horizon for Abused Children. I need to become more a part of it and read up more about it also. I also need to read books about abused children and how the different ways you can detect an abused child. I also want to read more about family, families coming together, because I want to be able to help families become stronger in a unity bond, and because that's what I do. I work very hard at that with my family. And I also, Your Grace, want to learn more about real estate, and I need to find somebody, a mentor or something in that order, to teach me more about real estate and how I can obtain real estate for it working for me without me having to be actually out there working it.
Good. And that whole idea about real estate is a real golden opportunity, because when you go to get a real estate license, you don't get it to sell real estate. You get a real estate license to buy real estate. But most people get a real estate license to sell it. They get a real estate license for the wrong reason. Amen. Okay.